Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Heels and Quads on the Heels and Quads Media Network, because we're media conglomerates. I'm Levi with Tommy.
Hello.
Uh, um, well, I was kind of stuck on the topic of what we were talking about beforehand, um, just to get it out of the way real quick. But Edge from WWE, Edge of WWE fame, went to AEW, and now is the Radar superstar Adam Copeland fame, and he's gonna fight Christian. That's gonna happen, and then we're probably gonna get the Hardy Boys versus Edge and Christian because Tony Khan has to see that
one more time. Yeah.
Yes, and then that's it. That's all my wrestling talk.
That's all the wrestling, because we used to be a wrestling podcast.
We used to be a wrestling
solely.
podcast.
That was it.
And I probably just got everybody to just click off by starting with that, but
that's okay.
No,
skip ahead.
I just had to talk about that for a second. But yeah, just a little impromptu show we're doing here.
Yeah, we were supposed to do a hangout with the patrons of Patreon, and everybody was busy tonight. So I was like, well, we got the time scheduled off for both of us, so let's go ahead and just throw a show out there. Let's see. Last time we met, we were at, 502 subscribers, something like that? 510?
We did our 5. Yeah, it was, well, no. Did we do Motley Crue or the 500 last?
We did the 500 last.
Okay. Yeah.
Because in the Motley Crue, we said we thought it would be the weekend, and it ended up being the next day.
Yes, that's correct. Also, I got a new background.
Yeah, and then we did the show Wednesday.
That's right. Okay. And now we're sitting at?
Now we're sitting at 569.
69.
And we've since the Wednesday show where we thanked everybody for 500 subs, we are now over 200,000 views as well. Probably on our way to 250 by now.
Well, your 2 Jets clips last night are hot, and there's a lot of comments and likes going on there, so that was great.
Yeah.
And they were good videos, too.
Yeah, thank you. I wanted to try something new. The one last night was kind of just a funny, like, haha, like I was just really, like, blown away. Like, I just needed to do something. And I ran out of show shorts, so that's kind of another reason why I wanted to do this tonight. But then the one that I posted this morning, which I went more in detail and I did a voiceover. Originally, I was going to do like the green screen that everybody does with the background, with the video playing, and then me in front. Yeah. However, I was at work and I couldn't get my background at work to not be in the video, so I didn't want people to know what I do for side living, as I should say. But yeah, I mean, a lot of positive comments about my thoughts and opinions and a few negative ones, which, that's going to happen. And putting yourself out here on this platform, you're going to get negative feedback from time to time. And I welcome it. Like I said, I shared the YouTube link to the live tonight on Instagram. And I said, this show's kind of going to be just kind of like interactive. I want comments from people. I want what people like about the show and the channel, what we're doing, what we've done in the past. Like, do you want to see more of something? Do you want to see less of something? But I also said, be constructive. Don't be an asshole. There's a difference between saying, hey, I really like what you do here, but I think this could make it better, as opposed to you guys suck.
Yeah.
Because if we suck, just don't watch. If you think we suck, don't watch. If you don't like our opinions, don't watch.
We've been through this before, but there's those people that just peruse the internet on the daily looking.
Oh, I found that on TikTok
something
today.
To dislike. Oh yeah, it's
with
all over
my Jets video.
Find one video where there's not, like, there's always just got to be someone, like, it's just funny to me because it's like, is it fun for you to just go around, like, because they're the repeat offenders. They just go to every video.
Your time and mine.
Well, they don't have they don't have anything to do, like that's the thing.
Their time.
That is that's their hobby, is just being like, I'm going to get pissed off today about something. But anyways, enough about them. No airtime. Like, I don't care what they say, like, like nothing's, dude. I grew up, I'm 5'7", my friends toughened me up. It's cool, dude. Like, not much shit hurts my feelings, really, to be honest with you. And like, people ask me, like, well, I didn't mean to get your butt hurt or anything. I'm like, no, I'm not. I promise, I'm not.
I'm butthurt is making me really
Yeah,
angry.
and when you ask me if I'm okay, are you okay? Then I start getting mad. Are you
Ooh,
sure?
yeah.
Okay, first of all, I said yeah, so I'm fucking positive. Second, now you're starting to piss me off
Yeah.
because you're asking me if I'm okay. I don't
We've
like that.
crossed that threshold now. We're
Yeah, now
now
we've crossed this threshold where you are pissing me off.
Mhm.
Well, why? Now you're just asking stupid questions.
This
So let's
conversation,
do
as
the
far as I'm
math.
concerned, is fucking over, so why are we
Yeah.
still even talking? Turn around,
Yeah.
walk the fuck away. I'm
Yeah.
with you, man. Yeah, so,
Anyways.
also, I posted, a short from the 500 episode of which I thought would do as well as the Nickelback one, but it didn't. Flopped, like we talked about. We're gonna have the stairs, which is fine. But I'm slowly seeing like this common trend of videos constantly getting views, and it's awesome. Like I
Yeah.
never thought I would see that. Like it
Well,
blows my
you're
mind.
learning to manipulate. Hey, I'm running on Wi-Fi, by the way. Am I
Oh,
okay?
you're fantastic.
I shouldn't have even
Hello,
fucking said
Ashley.
anything. I shouldn't have said
Yeah,
anything.
now you're gonna fucking
Hello, Ashley. Long time loyal fan, Ashley. Shout
yeah.
out. She's always in
Yes.
the chat, always rocking. She's
Ashley's
been with us in the wrestling days.
yeah, Ashley's running back got Levi some points yesterday.
Yeah, speaking of fantasy football, first of all, highest score in our league this week. Like I've been waiting for this week and I knew it was coming because I've kind of shit the bed. Like just my team's been like I'll have a 20-pointer and then I'll have 7, 5, 8. Luckily I've faced people who also have the same situation, but this week going up against I was playing Derek, right?
I think yeah.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah,
indeed.
playing him and I figured I was like, "Oh, I'm going to get
Hold
smoked
that
this
thought,
week."
Ashley. I'm gonna let him get through this before I pull that up.
I was like, I'm gonna get smoked this week, and no, I got like 184 points, and now I'm gonna win. I got AJ Brown finally went off for the Eagles. The Eagles, that was a little too close with the Commanders for my liking. Little too
Yeah.
close.
I got to watch the OT of that game and I was like, yikes, this is
Not,
not fun to watch.
it's not the Eagles. It's they're like so close to that Super Bowl team that they were, but they're just not. So let's pick up the pace. Fly Eagles fly. Yeah, Derrick Henry. There we go. All hail King Henry because Derrick Henry. The last couple weeks. I mean,
Finally woke
last week
up.
he got me 2 points last week.
Yeah.
And for
We woke
Titans
up.
fans that sucks too because that's this week I think he got me
That's
like
your bread and
28.
butter right there.
Yeah, man. And I was taking a risky move by picking him first round, but I just seen him go off every year and I'm like he's getting to the end of his running back life cycle, like being a starting running back life cycle. And yeah, so anyways, yeah, I'm thanks for letting me beat you, Derek.
Yeah. So I
Feels
was
good.
undefeated going into this week. My
Mhm.
the game tonight on Monday Night Football doesn't matter to me, so I'm not watching it. I'm footballed out after last night.
That was close
I
though.
was beaten by my wife by 2 points
2
because
points.
I made a comedy of errors. I didn't start DJ Moore from the Bears, who blew up, and I
But he's
also
got Justin Fields under center though,
I
so it's like
lost by 2 points, though. Had I just kept Garrett Wilson in my starting lineup,
yeah,
I would have
yeah,
won.
yeah. Garrett Wilson was on fire last night.
I mean, it's just I don't know, man. It was a comedy. But like I told her, she apologized because she knew after the Jets game I didn't have anybody else playing and she was done. So she was like, well, you only lost by 2 points. And she knows the answer to that. A loss is a loss in this house. But
It's yeah, yeah,
there's no close. Like the Jets lost by 3, but a
yeah.
loss is a loss. And so I was just like, well, here's the thing. If I'm going to lose to somebody in the league, at least it's my wife, because if I finish first, you finish second, all the money comes home. So,
Well, and let's be real, you were putting her over, so
well, I mean, no.
no, of course not. No,
Now, had I
no,
been
not
2
in
and
fantasy.
1, maybe. Had I been 1 and 2, probably even still.
Undefeated, a
But
little different.
undefeated, you
Yeah,
want to keep that
yeah.
streak going as long as you can. But in my other league, my high school league with all of my buddies from high school, I'm still undefeated and I'm still on track
That's not a
to
dynasty, is it?
remain undefeated. What's that?
Is that a dynasty league? Franchise, whatever you call it, where
No.
you keep your players every
Oh,
year?
no.
Okay.
No, I don't like that. But we do
Okay.
we
Do. We do.
we
Defense
do
players?
defensive players, which
Yeah.
you've been aware of for a long time. But yeah,
Cowboys
and
defense. That's another
and
one.
I like the defensive player aspect of it because I consume so much sports that I know like everybody on
Yeah.
every team. So, but I mean, like fantasy football is supposed to be kind of like for everybody. So I get like, somebody who doesn't watch that much, a team defense is going to be more beneficial to you.
Yeah, I mean, it's always like I'll know the defensive ends. I'll know the corners and the safeties that are just killing it, and then a couple linebackers. Like whoever's in the news is who I know, or like the Eagles. Like I'll know a lot of my guys on there. Which even I'm not like I might be a little rusty on my knowing everybody on my team. So sorry, but
Well, you don't have time like I do
it
to
it's
sit there and dwell on wins and losses and what
I dwell. But now last
players
year I was kind of out.
snap their
So
Achilles tendon on after 4 plays and was
well, that's
supposed
just
to be
bullshit.
the
I saw him sitting
storyline
in the
of the
box last
NFL,
night.
and
He was
then
sitting in the box last night, just sitting up there collecting his guaranteed money, just with a
sure, why not?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
is he gonna? Is there any news? Like, is he gonna play again next year?
he's trying to come back this year, man.
That would be
He
great.
he's telling everybody he'll be back. Well, first he said he was going to be back by the playoffs, and I was like, well, that's if we make the playoffs.
Yeah, you might be back by the playoffs, but you might not
Right
be
now,
in the playoffs.
we won't be in. Now, I did see positive things last night. Zach Wilson showed up.
Dude, he
He
showed
balled
up.
out. I'm proud of him. I'm just as guilty as every other Jets fan for shitting on him the last couple of years.
Of course.
But man, if he's turned that corner and he plays the rest of this season like he did last
like
night,
that,
we will make the playoffs.
Yeah.
And if we do make the playoffs with him playing like that, at no point in time do I think Aaron Rodgers needs to step in and take over. If this kid takes this team to the playoffs, he deserves to play in the playoffs.
If he gets to the playoffs game and
done.
Yeah. If he gets to the playoffs game and the nerves get him and he chokes, put Rodgers in. That's when you change the depth chart. Because he's cool in that environment.
Yeah, and if you want to do that, like if not, just let Rodgers stay home and heal, and then bring him in next year. Hey,
I'm saying if he's ready,
right? But if we get in the playoffs and we get knocked out in the first game at this point, I'm happy with that
because the Jets will make it to the wild card.
We saw fucking steady progress over the last couple of years. Last year, 7 wins. The year before that, 3, 4? So if you can make the playoffs with this team, which you should, because you should have a quarterback that's competent enough to lead this team full of fucking stars, then I'll be happy. But until then, I'm going to continue to be a sourpuss and post shorts like the one I posted this morning because apparently it works. So by all means, I hope everybody enjoyed it.
You got the Allen Lazard and Garrett Wilson duo. That's not a bad wide receiver set there,
Dalvin Cook is kind of disappointing, but Michael Carter looked good last night. So we need to give him more snaps. But also, they didn't run the ball that much, so it really didn't matter. Zach was slinging it. He looked like Brett Favre.
And he was putting in some tight spots that were making me cringe.
Mm-hmm.
He was definitely laying it in some tight spots.
Oh, my asshole was this big all night.
Yeah.
Just
the 2 picks. I loved seeing the 2 picks from the Jets.
Yeah.
Dude, I was
all 3.
Look, I live in Chiefs territory down here, and I mean, so do you, really? I guess.
Yeah.
It's Cowboys or Chiefs down here. I'm more of a Chiefs guy, but here's the reason I'm okay with the Chiefs is I'm an Andy Reid guy because I like Andy Reid. He coached the Eagles for like 20 years. Now, in a game like that, I'm a Jets guy because I want to see the Jets have a winning season as much as you do for you, and because it's always fun to see. Well, not as much, but it's always fun to see a team who's been out of the limelight for a while just really get back in and just play good. It's like like if who's an example, the Cardinals. Well, I wouldn't care too much for the Cardinals, but like if they were in the wild card or something, be like, this is cool. I haven't seen this in a while.
Right. It's something different. It's not the same like super teams.
It's you got the Chiefs in the NFC divisional, then they're in the conference, and then it's like, okay, is the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl? What, but like we got a lot of teams this year that are looking better.
Yes,
the Lions,
Mr. Bond, it's live.
Yes, James, it's live.
I must be dreaming.
I must be dreaming. James Bond is in the chat.
Is that you, Pussy?
My name is Octopussy. My name is Octopus. I need to watch some Bond, dude. Speaking of,
I need to watch some horror movies because we're doing a Hoop Hop Part 1 of horror. And on Saturday night, we're doing live, me and Mr. Chuck Mudarsky. And I am way behind on my horror films. I still had, because we want to do Friday the 13th finally this year.
Yeah.
I haven't even started that, so
me neither. So
I'm way behind.
Well, and it's also usually I'm watching horror like in September. I mean, I'm watching it all year, but
like, you guys parlays for tonight.
Usually I'm sorry, that didn't register with me. What?
He's asking gambling advice. I wish I still had the ticker that I made when I did do like a little jet show for a couple of weeks I had the Gamblers Anonymous hotline.
Oh yeah.
I'm not giving out gambling advice anymore.
I don't recommend it. What was I saying? Oh, horror movies.
Thank you, Mr. Bond.
I'm with you as well on the horror movies. I need to be watching them. Last night I watched The Game and didn't watch the game and then put on King of Queens to fall asleep to. I've been like falling asleep.
The memes got you finally.
Man, well, I've been watching it I've been watching King of Queens for a long time. So have you, before that meme came around to all you little kids out there. But that used to be one of my favorite shows to watch getting off the school bus. But it's my back is getting tight. Sitting here in traffic on the Queensboro Bridge tonight. And all I want to do, catch my check and drive right home to you. Maybe I missed a line there.
Baby, all my life I will be driving home to you. The drum.
And who wouldn't want to go home to Leah Remini? I'd let her chew me out all the time. God, she's on my list of.
Would there be a better father-in-law than Jerry Stiller? Come on.
No. God rest his soul. What an amazing
catsup,
dude. Jerry Stiller is awesome.
Yeah.
He's like, it's catsup.
We got a couple of comments here. I got lucky this week. The Times were on Fox, recorded it, was at work yesterday, but watching it now as I watch The Boys of Heels and Quads. Thank you, Ashley, for rewatching your game. Sorry if we spoiled anything, but I saw you shared on Facebook that you knew who won. So
you saw that.
Another one from Ashley. Would love the Pirates have a winning season. It hurt. Yeah, that's I really thought the Pirates going to hold on this season. Baseball talk, Levi. Been 10 years since they made the playoffs. This day in history. Okay. I also wanted. I'm glad the Marlins got in. I always like to see the Marlins get in because once they're in, you never know what they're going to do. I mean, they won 2 World Series, and then they blew up the team. Which I'm assuming if it happened, that's the same thing that would happen again. Where is that other comment I wanted to pull up? Oh, here we go. All right, this one's for Levi.
Oh, yeah. I guess the cat's out of the bag now. Shout out to, thank you, Ashley. I am going to be a father. My wife is pregnant. Yep. The announcement was officially made on Facebook the other day. So, yeah, that's happening. She'll be 17 weeks, or she is 17 weeks now. Yeah, as of today. So, was that 4 months? So I got 5 more months left of
March, we think, right?
Yeah, it'd be like March-ish is the due date. So yeah, that's where we're at there.
I'm so excited.
I mean, I am, but it's a life-changing thing. So it's
very.
Yeah, I pretty much told everybody at this point. So, and she made it public, but yeah.
Well, yeah, and Ashley saw it because you were tagged in it, and
she commented on it too. She commented on it too, so I appreciate it, Ashley. I do, I really do. Thank you.
Yeah,
it's
man. I'm
the 23rd is the anatomy ultrasound. So
okay. Yeah, it was hard not to bring it up because I kept wanting to talk about it on the show, but I didn't. I didn't want to spoil anything.
That wasn't like a crazy big hyped announcement or anything, but we'll let Ashley break the ice. She's been a long time listener, but it's also one that like I don't need some big like woohoo, it's like my first kid and everything. It's cool, but
and if you want to send gifts, you can send them to my PO box because I don't want to give out Levi's home address. I'll make sure he gets them.
There's also like a baby list registry thing, but the cool part of it is like everybody wants to give you shit,
right?
So
you're gonna need it, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just gonna keep sending fucking diapers to you, man.
Yeah, just keep the diapers coming. I'm gonna
put them on a subscription.
Probably
still got some of Tommy's later somewhere from 10 years ago.
I need some blowout proof ones because I just think it's funny that when a kid shits its pants,
it goes straight up, man.
It's a blow. One dude I work with said it's all peaches and rainbows till the kid shits up its back and in its hair.
Yeah, you cut out for some reason. Your whole screen went away. I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's weird. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now.
Okay, cool. But yeah, blowouts. Mm-hmm. So I got blowouts coming.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think this is a surprise, but I'm definitely gonna be there when the baby's born.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm coming for that.
Okay. Okay.
I will sit out in the waiting room and wait for you to walk out and be like,
you can be the one that raises hell and shit. Yeah, I can come out and be like, it's 10 pounds. I keep telling her, I'm like, it's going to be a huge baby. And she's
I hope it is. Or I hope she's sorry.
Yeah. Yep.
So do you guys have a name picked out? All that? This is kind of boring.
I do, but I'm not going to say. So here's the thing. People steal baby names, and I'm not going to say it just yet.
Will you text me?
Yeah, I'll tell you the name.
Man. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just people, and it's like whatever, but like I'm kind of proud of this one because we thought of it a long time. Like we had a boy name and a girl name picked out like years ago.
I had Tommy's name picked out when I was 14.
Well, yeah, I used that when I said, "What if it's a boy?" Levi Dylan Zindel Jr. And she's like, "No." Like, come on,
Sebastian.
Yeah, like my mom was
Baz.
Or my dad's last name is Haley. I have my mom's last name. Fun fact.
Which is cool.
Because my dad's a POS. But
speaking of that.
Yeah, it was gonna be Levi Harley Haley was gonna be my name. And I'm like, Harley?
That was gonna be our name for a girl. Like Harley Quinn.
Oh, well, that's okay for a girl's first name. Yeah. It's like Levi Harley Haley, like
And if we had, because we had already had, like, after Tommy, if we had another child, we had that stashed away.
Yeah.
Or it was gonna be Harley June, because Amanda likes Johnny Cash a lot and June Carter Cash. So Harley
and it's
June.
Like, if you all were to have had another kid, like it would have to be a girl.
Yeah.
Or like Amanda just runs the table with boys, because like 4 boys, like holy shit. At least you know how to take care of
a lot.
Yeah, 3 is a lot, but yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's a big life-changing event. She's excited. I'm, at first I was kind of like pissed about it, even though it was like my fault, but yeah, Levi Harley Kenner just holding it down in the bathroom at John Adams.
Oh man,
this is fucking good.
Buddha, you can come on if you want. You can jump in.
Yeah, why not? Get the Madarsky in here.
So, I was gonna ask you something else. Now I can't remember. Fuck,
something about
why
a
does
child?
this keep happening to me?
Is it about a child?
Oh, and then our other, if we had another boy, it was gonna be Jovi Jet.
Ooh,
like
Jovi
Bon Jovi,
Jet. Yeah, Joan Jett.
Jets.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Jovi Jet. Yeah, I should have put that together, but Jovi Jet. That's solid though.
Yeah.
It's
a weird name. Like nobody's really got that name.
That sounds like someone who's playing in the NFL. Jovi Jet. That's
and call him
number
JJ.
0.
Yeah.
Here's one for you. We'll talk more kid as the time goes on. The number 0 in the NFL now. So when did this So I'm used to. Okay, back in the day, receivers were number 80s,
Yeah,
and now it's
they
just
had
tight ends or
certain
80s. Yeah, yeah.
right.
And so now it's just tight ends or 80s and receivers being teens. I'm cool with that. That's
Yeah,
cool. Safeties are always 20s, whatever, and corners and running backs
20s or
20 to
30s. Yeah,
40. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But now we get like single digit numbers
Mm-hmm.
on offense and defense. It's kind of throwing me off. When did that start? Last year? Year
I
before?
want to say it's been within the last 5 years.
Okay, like slowly it's been happening. I know
Yeah, it's
that.
slowly progressed into like now, Jermaine Johnson, the guy that was held by the offensive lineman from
He
Kansas
was
City for
0,
20,
right?
20 minutes. It was
Yeah,
number 11. But
11. Okay.
that was the whole point of that second short was, hey, here's the guy that was held on the last play trying to get to the quarterback. They get a first down on the
Yeah.
very next play. 11 is in the ref's mind. He says 11 instead of 1
Yeah.
in that hold call. But anyways, yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's really obnoxious.
The 0 thing is what's really
Numbers
getting
in
me.
sports make me crazy sometimes.
It's just, I don't necessarily have a problem with it. I'm just like, I'm getting weirded out when I see someone,
Because
it's a corner and it's
you
0
were
or
so
something.
used to that what you grew up with.
You can
So
see,
now
you see
like
the numbers, you go, oh, he's a linebacker. He's
right.
54.
Right.
Like
So like
whatever.
Sauce Gardner, he's number 1, but he's a cornerback and you're like number
Yeah.
1. What's he,
Yeah.
a punter?
Yeah. Yeah. Is he a punter playing D-back or what? Like,
What are they, short on guys? What's going
yeah,
on?
yeah. I don't know. It kind of throws me off. Like I'm okay with it, but I'm just getting used to it because now I see number 0 and I'm like, well, what is he?
Yeah.
But like I said, I've seen it on every. It was a random thought I had, like weird numbers in sports and football now,
I
and
hear you,
college
man.
is the same
It's
way now.
super strange.
Like college punters have always been like weird numbers, like 49 or in high school too. You'll be like, I mean, you still have your quarterback and your receiver numbers, kind of, but you have some weird numbers around high school football. But anyways, yeah, that was
High
just a
school really
random
doesn't
thought.
matter, like, and even college,
No,
like, I remember, like, when I got out of high school even, and I'm sure it was way before this, but I remember, like, kickers would be, like, number 51 and shit, and I'm like, "What
yeah,
the fuck?"
yeah, because they also played linebacker too, or something. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
that's
and in
back when
high
you played
school,
two positions.
you see that, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I was offensive lineman, and I was number 77, but I also played defensive line, so
Yeah, yeah,
which
especially in like,
I should have been somebody that carried a freaking ball around, but, whatever.
especially in junior high, like or like middle school to junior high, like getting out of Pee Wee into through junior high, you lost my train of thought. So never mind.
Sorry.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
It was either my fault or the burp.
You play both. You play both ends usually. Like you'd be like a receiver and a strong safety.
Right.
It
makes sense. You kick and punt.
Yeah, and then there was another,
which even in the NFL
thought I had. Yeah, you see that too. You see, who was it? There was a Chiefs game I saw where, what was he, like a corner or something? He ended up kicking.
No, that was Taylor Swift.
Butker went down. Yeah, that was Taylor Swift. Shout out to Taylor Swift for supporting Travis Kelce.
Shout out to NBC and Peacock for really driving that home.
Thank you. Yeah, no shit, man.
And I like Travis Kelce, you know? I think he's a great athlete. I think he
was at that Raw we went to.
Was he really?
Yeah, he was in the front row at that Raw we went to together.
I don't remember that.
Because everybody was going crazy. It was before you got there, I think.
Really?
That they were like, Travis Kelce, and he was down front like, yeah. Jason
maybe,
Kelce, center for the Eagles. Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out Jason Kelce.
And I think their mom's great, but yeah, just I don't know. The whole relationship feels weird to me.
It seems a little fishy. He's gonna bang her for a little while. Yeah. It's a publicity thing, I'm sure. She's like, I like the Chiefs. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And then in turn, she's getting paid, and also her ads being ran. Anyways, enough Taylor Swift talk. Speaking of music, we talked about it a little bit the other day via text, but you're still thinking on the next album we're gonna do, or have you decided?
So, yeah, here's where I'm at. Okay, I want to do Misfits. Like, I want to do Misfits in the month of October because it's Misfits, and it's Halloween, and I got a new Misfits shirt. And that reminded me.
I have Walk Among Us on vinyl.
Yeah, Walk Among Us, Static Age, Earth AD. Like, I want to do one of the Danzig era ones. The thing about it is, like, it's going to be a quick album. So I was almost thinking, like, what if we did Collection 1 or Collection 2? But that's a
Okay.
greatest hits, though, you know? So does
Yeah,
it count?
but it's a review. It's not a Clash, so
Yeah.
that part
It's,
doesn't really matter. Just a
and then
review. Yeah, we
there's
can
the
do a
part of me,
collection.
too, that maybe it's an unpopular opinion, but I like the Michael Graves era of Misfits. I like Famous Monsters and American Psycho, mostly Famous Monsters, because it's got
Point me
hooks.
to the sky above. I can't get there on my own.
It's got the hooks, man, and I'm a
Yeah.
hook guy. So that, and of course, Typo Negative. I thought about doing that. World Coming Down has a song called All Hallows Eve on it, but they're all pretty Halloween thematic.
Yeah.
So it's
well,
Typo
how
or
about
Misfits.
this? Because we traditionally do 2 albums in a month.
Yeah.
And we each get a pick. So how about you pick
Typo. You pick Walk Among Us,
and I'll pick Misfits. Well, we can go back and forth on what album we do of Misfits.
Here, let's look. Misfits.
Joining us now,
the
Chuck
Murdorsky.
Murdorsky. I'm getting an echo.
Muck Chudarsky.
Yeah, there's serious echo going on.
That's my bad. I got you.
Yeah,
all right, cool.
It's gone now.
It's gone now, baby.
All right. Walk Among Us, Earth AD / Wolf's Blood, American Psycho, Static Age. So, okay, Static Age always confuses me. Why was it released in '97 if it's like original Misfits material, right?
Cash in.
I was gonna say Jerry only loves money. That's why.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. Who's the one that's banging the chick from Arch Enemy? Is that Jerry Only?
Doyle?
Is it Doyle? He's the buff one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Doyle? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm down with Walk Among Us.
He
man.
used
that's
to bang
a great
Gorgeous George from WCW.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. Well, they were married. Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't know that. Was that when he was showing up in WCW?
That's how they met. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Dude. Okay. So Walk Among Us is 24 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we can do it. It's fine.
I also paid $26 for that vinyl.
You paid $1.10 a track.
More than $1 a track. Yeah.
Yeah. Or $1.20 a track, something like that. Okay, and then Static Age is 43 minutes long, but it has Teenage Moms, we don't care. Ashley. Teenage Moms. Hey, Muda. Hey. Famous Monsters, Project 1950. Okay, so I've not listened to any of the new stuff. Project 1950 is the old remakes of the.
Yeah, it's the Golden Oldies remakes. It's kind of fun, actually.
It's
Jerry sings on it. It's actually really good.
It's
I like it. Yeah.
All right, so and then let's look at Typo Negative. I can tell you their discography, but Type 2 Diabetes pops up. Not that that's funny.
Wilford Brimley popped up?
Walter Brimley, yeah.
I'm here to tell you about Quaker Oats and diabetes.
Okay, Slow, Deep, and Hard, Origin of Feces, which is Slow, Deep, and Hard with different names and a fake live album, if you never knew that. Bloody Kisses, October Rust is such a fucking good album. All of them are, but damn, that's a good album. I think we got to go October Rust, man.
October Rust? Okay.
Yeah, it's hard not to pick that because I love that album, man. I love all of them. My girlfriend's girlfriend.
Drink from the goblet of my cock.
And then we can do a review of Peter Steele's Playgirl. Review his Playgirl. Yeah, like check it out
with an eggplant emoji over it.
Yeah, of course.
Look at this huge eggplant.
Here's another one too. This is unpopular opinion. So it's not on the Roadrunner disc collection from Typo, but Dead Again from 2007. Not a bad record, man.
I don't think I got that deep into it. I mean, I know the main stuff, but I don't think I went past, like, because he died.
Life is killing me.
09? 10?
I was going to say
10.
Is Life is Killing Me still on the Roadrunner label?
Yeah, that was the last Roadrunner. Yep. 03.
That was a good one.
That was a fucking really good album. That I could do that one.
Hey, I got
could
an
do all of
idea.
them.
Why don't you rank Typo Negative after you rank Iron Maiden?
Well, I could rank Typo first because it'll be faster.
Yeah, there you go. Do that.
Because of that.
Do that.
Yeah, check out Dead Again, man. That's a good one. I have their whole discography. I have 2 on vinyl and I have the rest on CD. But yeah, man, World Coming Down I wanted to do because it's a dark record, but it's got All Hallows Eve on it. But you know what? It's October. We got to do October Rust, man. 15 songs, which really, it's only 12 or 13 songs. Yeah, like if that. So it's got Love You to Death and...
We'll have to make sure that's an evening where we have like an hour and a half because we could have Bran on from In My Head for that one.
Oh yeah, we can have him.
We told him that he was
going to be involved in it.
So
I wonder if we'll have to change the way we do the review.
No, I don't think so. I think
we just discuss the album.
Yeah.
Hooch Steel.
Let's see. Mudo, Saturday we've got Who Popped coming up. Part 1 of a 2-part series because, let's face it, this is all 3 of our favorite season.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Muda, while you're here, have you seen the new Toxic Avenger trailer?
Only muted clips.
I don't know how I feel about it. Were you ever a Toxic Avenger guy, Levi?
I don't know what that is.
You've never seen Toxic Avenger?
I don't think so, man.
You've seen it.
The Toxic Avenger?
Yeah.
1984 film?
Yeah.
I've seen Reanimator.
Yeah. Reanimator's fun.
No, I have not seen Toxic Avenger, man.
Watch Toxic Avenger.
What is this?
It's so much fun.
Superhero black comedy splatter film.
Are you familiar with Troma?
I am not.
Troma. Okay.
Lloyd Kaufman.
That name sounds familiar, unless I'm thinking of Lloyd from
Dumb and Dumber.
Is this? Yeah. Did he play in it?
If the majority of the stuff that came out in the 80s were B movies, Troma was like a F or G movie.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Super, like, micro budgets.
You would love it.
Okay.
Trust me. And there's what, like 5 or 6?
Movie.
4.
Is there 4 Toxie movies?
Yep. The last one was shot in my hometown.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Return to.
And then there was an animated series called Toxic Crusaders.
Actually, somebody from the haunt that I worked at, it was the FX on Return to Nukem High.
Oh shit.
Oh, Troma. So Troma is an entertainment company.
Yep, yes. Troma Entertainment.
Yep. Got it. I'm finding this out. Yeah, you learn something new every day.
And James Gunn got his start with Troma. The first thing he ever did was
Tromeo and Juliet.
Yep, Tromeo and Juliet.
That's fucking awesome. Tromeo and Juliet. What? I'm looking at this. Samuel L. Jackson and Death by Temptation, Billy Bob Thornton and Chopper Chicks and Zombie Town. Dude, this sounds like an awesome company.
Yeah, you're gonna love it, dude. We just sent you down a fucking rabbit hole.
Yeah, Frankenhooker. That's a good one.
Frankenhooker. I didn't know that was Troma.
They did a lot of acquisitions.
Okay.
Like they didn't actually make Frankenhooker, or if I'm not mistaken, I don't think they made the Biker Chicks in Zombie Town or whatever, or Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town. But they bought a bunch of movies that people would not buy, and then they just put them out with their cheesy ass logo in the front.
Kind of like what Shout Factory does. Like they buy all these licenses and just release them. Like
I'd say Shout Factory is a little more tasteful. They're more of a print distributor.
Yeah.
Where Troma would just bought up the properties that nobody else would touch. Like they actually legitimately got Vincent D'Onofrio in one.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of that one. I don't know if that was Troma's War or whatever or not.
They also had something to do with the TMNT animated series, didn't they? The original?
No, they just had their own. They had the Toxic Avengers.
I thought Troma had something to do with the production.
I do not.
The distribution or something of it.
Maybe
I'm not
highly
sure.
doubt it, though.
I thought I heard it. I thought I heard that somewhere, but I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. Who knows? I don't know who I am anymore.
I'd look into that.
Factory?
Yeah, Scream Factory that's their horror imprint.
Yeah,
but Shout Factory is the main company.
Yeah,
they do a lot of like boutique releases for Blu-ray and stuff like that.
They just did the Halloween 4Ks.
Oh, I just saw that. Yeah,
and they did Friday the 13th. They did a box set for that last Halloween or the year before that.
That's actually where I got my my Elvis Blu-ray. John Carpenter's Elvis Blu-ray. Yeah, that's that's the second one, and the Shout Select number 2.
Let's talk about how fucking good John Carpenter is at making a soundtrack or a score. My God,
talk about how good John Carpenter is about making everything.
Everything. I've listened to the Escape from LA or New York theme so many times. Da da da, da da da. Dude, that song is epic. And Big Trouble in Little China. I love it. Big Trouble in Little China is like top 5 movie for me.
You love that
movie, dude.
The They Live.
Russell's the man, dude.
The They Live score.
Yeah, They Live score is awesome.
That's pretty high on high rotation for me.
Yeah.
John Carpenter, he's a nut.
I had to go to Walmart on Saturday to go grocery shopping, and I literally just sang the Halloween theme in my head the whole time, pushing my cart through Walmart. That could be like some kind of psychotic break, or I just really wanted to watch it.
Hey, I can play it on piano. You know that song's in 5/4, by the way.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
And Mission Impossible.
Oh yeah.
Dun dun da da dun dun da da. Oh, I counted that wrong, but yeah, it is in 5/4. Trust me.
We can't read, we can't spell, and we can't count. That's kind of our
here's a Halloween-esque thing. So I picked up one of these at the store the other day.
What flavor?
So Glowberry. So I immediately saw it and I was like, sweet, let's get some cancer. And because I was like, if this glows, like I thought it was gonna glow, like when you drink it, like it's glowing, but no, it's I don't even know what the flavor is, but as much as I don't love the Paul Brothers, the Prime hydration drink, it tastes good. It's way too sweet for not having sugar in it.
It feels like it should have vodka in it.
It's yeah. It is good though, so I'm gonna use it as a decoration, and I might get more because I like green and black. If it's green and black, I'll drink it,
right?
Or buy it. Right. Where was I going with that? Oh, so I have an app on my phone called Yuka or Yuka, YUKA, and you scan stuff.
Oh, that's the one you told me about. Where,
dude, it's so fun to shop with, man. Yeah, so it'll flag stuff. Like I think 50 and above is okay, below 50 is not. And sometimes something will be like a 40 and it'll say like not great because it's high in fat. And then you'll get stuff like Kraft mac and cheese that's 2 out of 100 because it's got 9 additives in it that are hazardous. So it shows you all these things. It's pretty cool, man. Shout out to Yuka. If you want to sponsor the show, by the way. Yuka, if I can say your name right. But my neighbor told me about it and I've been using it ever since and just obsessed with it.
Let me get back to this comment really quick, the sports comment. Before, because I missed it. Where do you rank the Bucks this season with the addition of Lillard, championship or no? Probably. I'm a Knicks fan, but Lillard is Lillard is crazy good, and that team is pretty much a super team. So yes, maybe, no, maybe there'll be some, big heads clashing in the locker room. So we'll see. But for now, I'd say 70-30 yes. I saw that just scrolling through with my eyes, and
you needed to.
I needed to comment.
Are you a big basketball watcher?
I used to be. I used to buy the League Pass, which is like their Sunday ticket.
Yeah.
Especially like around when me and Amanda got together, and we were really big into basketball. Because that's her favorite sport to watch. So I was like, well, I love the Knicks, and she was like, well, I don't really have a team. She did. She did indeed.
She's a basketball size girl.
Super good too. We played 1-on-1 and I kicked her ass, but
she's not one that I would want to go up against per se.
No, just throw them bows at you,
dude. I am. Yeah,
she's tough.
Not to make it about me. But, yeah. Amanda's somebody you don't really want to fuck with.
No, yeah, we've
shout out to Amanda for being.
Yeah, shout out to
bodyguard.
my wife for being awesome, and shout out to my wife. This morning I was running late for work, and she brought my medicine to me because I left home without taking my medication. So thanks for keeping me alive, babe.
Yeah, shout out to the wives of Heels and Quads Media.
Yeah, no kidding. We got a pregnant one. We got a one to not fuck with.
Formerly pregnant one.
Formerly pregnant one. Yeah. Buddha's wife, who is equally badass.
I would imagine. I don't know much about you, Muda. You're kind of a mystery man. I think I'm okay with that.
I think he likes that. Yeah.
Yeah. I can tell he wears shades. He's got the beard. Like you don't know his actual face. Like the legend of Muda, man. It's a thing, and it lives on.
It takes a while for him to let you peek behind the curtain, too.
Yeah, that's okay, man.
He's a hard egg to crack.
He's sitting there in a dim lit, little green kind of light going on.
Dude,
there.
If you haven't watched those Horror Isle episodes yet,
I watched the clip.
Fucking watch them, dude.
Like the introductory clip. No, I haven't watched them. I need to watch them.
And the first one was great, but the freaking 13 Ghosts one was like, holy shit.
Matthew Lillard. Speaking of Lillard, Matthew Lillard, FKA Shaggy, formerly known as Shaggy from Scoob.
He's still Shaggy, if I remember correctly. I think he's doing the voice for all the cartoons now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he took over for Casey Kasem.
Okay.
He does the voice in the cartoons?
Yeah. Like the new
for the movies. Not like I don't think he did it for Scoob. But the last few animated movies that they did, I'm pretty sure he was the voice first.
Are you getting what I'm getting?
Yeah, it's really choppy.
It's just like like he's not choppy, but it's
just a sound. Yeah,
I heard what you said, but
which is strange. It's usually not your end.
He also played in a show. Oh man, it's kind of a chick flick show on Netflix, but it's like Bad Moms or Bad something. And I got really into it. But he's the husband of one of the girls who starts selling or laundering money for this gang member or whatever. What is it called?
I think it's called Bad Girls.
Is it? I think it is Bad Girls. So you know what I'm talking about. Bad Girls. Bad Girls. Let me see. Bad Girls.
Is this true, Muda? Is Kenny right?
I mean, it might be. You never know. Every once in a while, I got to
Good Girls.
Is it Good Girls? Okay.
It is Good Girls, yeah.
Good Girls, Bad Girls.
Same thing, yeah. Good Girls, Bad Girls, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they ruin your school? Bad Girls, Bad Girls.
I think I've been mixing that up with the Bad Moms series.
Yeah.
One bad mamma jamma. I got a piece of gum that's been sitting here for a couple days.
Chew it.
Shout out to Bubblicious. Well, it's kind of bad now, so the flavor's gone.
Gotcha. Oh, a chewed piece of gum.
It's a chewed piece of gum. What else? There was something.
I've got nothing else. I'm just killing time now. So.
Yeah, me too. But there was something else I felt like I was gonna say.
Muda, do you have anything?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
So, I'm not ready to reveal the next episode of the Horror Isle yet. So I'm sitting on it.
All right.
Enjoy that suspense.
Okay. Kind of like a horror film, building suspense. See, the most recent, we went 2 or 3 trips ago from Walmart. We went and got. So my favorite modern day horror films are The Conjurings, because I'm into ghosts and stuff.
I ain't.
And I'm. It's spooky to me because I believe kind of in that stuff. So
I fucking believe too, dude.
The Conjuring Universe collection I got, but the only thing that's missing from it that's allegedly in it is The Curse of La Llorona, which I have not seen, but it's apparently part of that universe.
Yep.
Okay, so that's the only one that's not on there. Okay. So I'll get that too, because I have Conjuring 1 and 2. I've seen many times. I watched 3. I think when it came out, it was like COVID era, so I watched it at home. Yeah, HBO it came on, And then I just watched The Nun recently. I've never seen that. It's okay. And it's a little too like dramatic exorcism scene. Like I like a good exorcism scene, but when it's like super dramatic, it's kind of like too fluffed up for the movie. Like I want like Linda Blair, man. Like that's the exorcism scene I'm looking for.
Have you seen the trailer for that yet? The new Exorcist?
I have. Yeah, it actually kind of looks okay.
What? Yeah, I'm kind of intrigued. It doesn't look god awful, but it probably will be.
It's part of the franchise, though.
What do you think, Muda? Have you seen the trailer for that?
No. I saw that Linda Blair was somehow connected to it, and I was kind of surprised by it.
The Exorcist believer.
Like I don't know, like I saw stuff with her attached, but other than that, I haven't really watched.
Even just a cameo from Linda Blair would be really cool.
It's epic, and it is part of the series. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what is it? Originally, the original story is that she messed with the Ouija board, and that's how she got possessed in the original movie. So this one seems to have 2 people that are possessed, though.
Yeah, I think that it seemed like they were like sisters or something in the trailer.
Yeah, it's something.
I haven't really looked into it, but I saw it again last night during the game, and I was like, oh yeah, I keep forgetting I need to actually kind of like look into that.
I'll watch it because it is that season. Somebody, oh my god, what is this? I gotta find this, man. Somebody showed here's my 30-day horror movie challenge for October, and it was not good. There's
a lot of that going on.
Yeah, man. I was like, these movies, like, are you
just
serious?
Copy and paste like Freeform or something?
Yeah, they're just movies that are like, like I've never seen it for a reason. Haunting in Venice that just came out. Oh, I have been wanting to see that. Yeah,
that's the Poirot movie, right?
I think so. Yeah,
the Hercule Poirot.
Yep.
Sequel to Death on the Nile.
I think so. October movies. Let me see if I can find this dude's thing.
Did just watch the Pope's Exorcist?
Oh yeah,
with Russell Crowe. That was pretty good.
Okay.
I think I remember.
Oh yeah, it's a Netflix thing. It's a Netflix thing, right?
Oh, is that what it is?
I think it's on Netflix. I don't think it was a Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Okay.
Movie, but it's on Netflix.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Some of those Netflix horror movies are just sad excuses.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Netflix movies in general.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Shows, movies, like they just pump shit out for the sake of pumping shit out. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
The only thing I really watch on there is Seinfeld and like stand-up specials. That's about it.
My stand-ups are
for
good.
The most part.
What else on Netflix, man? I haven't watched a lot. I'm peacocking it usually, man, because by default I'm watching The Office when I just want background noise.
Well, that and King of Queens. 2.5 Men. I started rewatching again for like the 80th time.
Love that show so much.
I haven't looked into the horror section yet. I think Muda told me it was really good.
Was
it you, Muda, or was it?
I saw a preview for it. It looked really good. It probably was Muda. I just saw it last night. The preview.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was Muda.
They loaded it up for the season. They got a lot of the old, actually most of the Universal movies.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot of those on there. Let me see if I can find a list.
Between Amazon Prime right now and Peacock, I'm pretty sure you can get them all.
Nice.
Let's see. New Halloween horror coming
HBO
to
Max
Peacock
has got a decent
October.
selection too.
Okay, Five Nights at Freddy's, John Carpenter's Suburban Screams, Chucky.
Oh, you know I'm going to be watching Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh my God, Amityville 3D, Amityville 2: The Possession, Amityville Uprising, Amityville: The Awakening. I haven't watched any of the new Amityvilles. Okay. Child's Play 2 and 3. Either.
I saw the one with, was it Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah, that's the remake of the original.
Yeah, I saw that one. That was the last one I saw. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I want Ryan Reynolds to be funny. I don't want him doing shit like that.
He's just weird as
make me laugh, clown.
Oddly enough, he provides comedy relief in that movie.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He does.
Like for the guy who's losing his mind, he's pretty funny.
Right. Yeah, he
Amityville
is.
Moon, Amityville
I think that's just the way. His facial expressions are very like that. Like if you notice on like social media when people do impressions, they always have a Ryan Reynolds because he's so facial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep in mind also, Levi, that you get all of the Asylum shit that they put on Sci-Fi Channel on Peacock.
Oh, really?
As you're going through that,
yeah, like
as you're going through that, you're gonna a lot of those Amityville movies are Sci-Fi Channel originals too.
Oh, okay. Because I know the original like 5 movies they made, and then the rest they've like pumped a new one out like every year that I've never seen in a theater. Yeah. Okay. All right. Are they any of them worth a shit?
Probably not.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay.
I want Levi to watch the Troma films, though.
Yeah, I do too. Dude, there are they did really Peacock. Peacock really did load it up, man. There's a lot they put on.
I think they're usually, they're pretty easily accessible. They're always
NBC
on
money, man. NBC money, Psycho, all the Saw. You know, I will say for a more modern horror film, I do like the Saw films. They're gory. It's just gore.
I don't like that.
That's about it, man.
That's one of the many reasons why I wasn't as big of a Rob Zombie Halloween reboot fan. I mean, there's several fucking reasons. I mean, there's a list. We can roll out the scroll for it, but
he's in and it looks like Halloween 2 and 3 originals. Well, Halloween 2 original and Halloween 3.
Get out now.
Get out now.
Yep.
Sorry, I keep cutting you off. I'm just looking at this list and getting excited. I'm done now.
My
He's horny
issue with the Rob Zombie Halloweens is that he tried to turn him into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
That's you look
white
at the
trashy horror.
Yeah,
Too much Mikey backstory.
Yeah. It was Devil's Rejects meets Halloween and Michael. Like it is. He did make it like. And how can I turn this into? Yeah, that's cool.
And Sherry Force.
Yeah.
And then the girl, you see the girl from the. Are you talking about her from the original Halloween 4 and 5? And you see her boobs, the little girl.
No, I'm talking about
Danielle Harris.
I was talking about Sherry.
Yeah.
Zombie, but yeah.
What's her name? Danielle Harris.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you see her adult boobs, not.
Yeah.
Jesus, that came out so bad when I said that, but
yeah.
Anyways,
we got that.
Yeah,
as Jamie, not as Jamie in 4 and 5, but as a different character.
Okay.
And
I'm canceled, guys. Just write me off and
new storyline.
All you gotta do is take it out of context, man. No, pull the plug.
Yep, there it goes.
But no, they loaded it up, man. I look for it. So Halloween 4 is the only one I don't have because I don't have a box set.
Okay.
I have collected different versions of each one. I just don't have the set, and I need 4, so I want to buy the set just for 4, and so I can get the white trash.
Buy a set and then just like sell the other ones on eBay or something, or just keep them. Or
I'll probably keep them.
Yeah, probably keep them.
DVDs and stuff, but I try to upgrade to Blu-ray on. The 4K one's cool to get, but I'm like, how much better looking can you make a 1978 film or 1979 film, you know?
You'd be surprised.
I want it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
And they come with, if you buy the set of the 4K, they come with a poster.
Yeah.
As long as they have the original 35 millimeter, it's lossless.
Yeah.
They can.
That's why they're able to do it. That's why they're able to take something that would look like shit on your VCR and make it look awesome.
Okay.
All right. Well, we hit our hour.
Yeah, and I got to piss really bad.
Me
right now,
too.
So.
I had to go and somebody else was in my bathroom, so I had to wait.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining us, Muda. That was a pleasure.
Thanks,
glad to be here.
And me and Muda, you can see me and Muda on Saturday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I think I'm right. And we'll be doing part 1 of Who Popped Your Culture, horror / Halloween time, spooky season, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And a new horror aisle next week. I'll be starting my Motley Crue ranking series, the Kiss series did so well. Couple of I had to do some re-editing on a couple of videos, and then the compilation did really well. People were watching it and watching a lot of it, and I like it, and it makes me rock hard. So Motley Crue tonight, they only have 9 studio albums, so number 9 will be out tonight. My plan is for 3 this week, but I'm not gonna hold myself to it.
3 Teeth and X. My review's coming soon.
Oh yes,
recording it tonight,
and also a ranking series from Levi,
and a ranking series for me. And if you ever watch us and wonder how we keep our beards so healthy and clean, you go to CopperJohnsBeard.com.
Segue.
And use coupon code Heels and Quads in all caps at checkout to save 15% on your order. CopperJohnsBeard.com's got everything you could ever want. Oils and balms and soaps and soap trays and whatever you can think of.
Shampoo,
to keep your beard
conditioner,
and your skin healthy.
wax.
Yeah. And that's why we all smell good, look good, and have beautiful beards is because we go to CopperJohnsBeard.com and use coupon code Heels and Quads in all caps at checkout and save 15% on your order.
Because we're professional fucking businessmen.
Right.
And then, of course, our website where you can get that direct link. You don't even have to use the code because it's linked to us. So tubespace.io/Heels and Quads Media is where you'll find all of our links. Copper John's Beard, our old wrestling-ish merch, MudaMerch.com, of course. All of Muda's beautiful designs, including the new Heels and Quads Media shirt and the Kiss style,
in the style of Kiss via karaoke.
Yes, here we go. Here's the other ticker for that. Sign up at patreon.com/Heels and Quads and hang out with us. Get the new Kiss inspired merch at mudamerch.com and subscribe, of course, if you're watching. Like it and comment. Even if you're watching it later, I read every single comment and comment on every single comment. Add Heels and Quads wherever you social media, or like I said, the website takes you to all of our social media, including TikTok, which I had a nice little war today with somebody over there. It was fun. He was wearing a Batman mask.
It's a good place to have a war. Thanks to our current Patreons. You could be one of these people too at patreon.com/Heels and Quads. You got Eric, you got Muda, who's in the room with us right now and now becoming a part of Heels and Quads. Yes. Sweet baby James.
Officially.
Dan, Derek, Tim, Lori, and Kenny.
All right, on that note,
tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
I'm going to rock a piss, and we'll see you next time.